We would like to welcome everyone to this varsity football matchup between the Wichita Collegiate Spartans and the Dorado Wildcats, with Collegiate being the home team this time around. Collegiate and El Dorado met up last year, with Collegiate winning that game. El Dorado comes into this game with a record of 0-2, losing to both Andale and Clearwater. And Collegiate coming into the game with a record of 2-0, beating the highly ranked 4A team in Wellington and Rose Hill. Now, to the right of me, I have my color commentator, Ezra Myers.
Hello, I am Ezra Myers, and I will be your color what is the word? Excuse me.
Color commentator.
Commentator today. Thank you, Ben.
Yes, and we are awaiting the presence of yet another one of our commentators, Will Meyer, who will be coming just soon.
Looks like they are doing the coin toss currently. Looks like for our captains today, it is Harrison Simon, Jack Grace, Cooper Arneson, and Tristan Sproul.
And just to clarify, I am Ben Shackelford, and I will be your host, or we will be your hosts for this game tonight. It seems that Collegiate has won the toss and will elect to defer. El Dorado will receive the kick. You know, it's always comforting knowing that you have a backup plan if everything's going wrong. Just knowing that you always get the second half kick.
That's exactly right. Just to talk about this weather a little bit tonight, it was absolutely beautiful this morning. Got a little hot during the day, but as these clouds kind of rolled over, became an absolute beautiful night for some football.
And Collegiate High School didn't have school today, so that was a good opportunity to go out, enjoy the weather, and just relax after a hard week of studying, as Collegiate is very academically rigorous, coming from two students from there.
I concur. They better be well rested though, with a full day of rest. I liked how the coach kind of had a morning breakfast for all of the players and kind of kept them in check, but hopefully they're well rested and excited for this game.
Exactly, and looks like the Spartans will be kicking off. Let's see. Back deep to receive the kick for the Wildcats. It will be, looks like, number 25, Bo Hall, and number 14, Peyton White.
To kick today is Nate Toon, the sophomore from Collegiate.
And Nate Toon, with having a soccer background, it's very much a natural born kicker, of course.
Totally.
And with him only being a sophomore, we can very clearly know that we will be seeing many more touchbacks in his high school career. The kick is up, and it will go into the end zone for a touchback.
Great kick. Got a lot under that.
Yeah.
Looking like he was in the wind a little bit too. Great kick.
Indeed. Now the Spartans on defense.
So Ben, what did you say? So El Dorado has lost currently to Andale, and you said who else? Have we?
Clearwater.
Okay, so two really good teams so far. So we're excited to see this matchup tonight.
Indeed, looks like it's number 7, Max Olson. He will hand it off to number 25, Bo Hall, and he is stopped well short of the line. Looks like it's 19. Will Strecker, the senior.
Looks like Will Strecker was playing defensive line there.
Indeed, he was. Now it's Olsen with a little bit of tempo. Takes it himself, tries to cut a middle, and he is stopped well short by number 35, Drake Barron, and number 11, Jaden Parker.
Great read by Jaden Parker in that backfield. Watching that fake handoff and seeing that quarterback take it and just kind of getting your feet under you and not letting him kind of just like distract you at all. It was a great tackle. Now it's 3rd and 15 for the Wildcats.
Great defensive start for the Spartans. Let's see if El Dorado can make anything out of it.
I'm hoping for a pass right now, Ben.
Olsen steps back, receives pressure, gets a screen, and the running back, number 25, Hall, is stopped well short of the line.
I will give a little bit of credit to Cooper Arnson there. It looked like it was a blitz, and it was executed perfectly by him. He got straight to that quarterback and gave him no time to find any receivers. Looks like they're going for the punt now.
Looks like it'll be 12. Daniel Bolin to punt it away. And it will be Simon to recover. He fair catches it out around the El Dorado 36 or 37. And Collegiate will go back on offense. Go on offense for the first time this game. It'll be Harrison Simon at quarterback for Collegiate in the backfield with Julian Johnson. He's in shotgun. Gets the snap, hands it off to Johnson up the middle, who gets a block in, cuts it back. Great blocking from the Spartan O-line. And Julian Johnson, who was first team All-League last year, gives Spartans the first down. Goes down at around the El Dorado 23 or 24.
Great run by Julian.
Now they'll go to a two-back set with Julian Johnson and Jaden Parker. Simon in shotgun. Hands it off to Jaden, and he will go out on the sideline. Looks like he picked up some yardage from that.
Looked like number 4 got that tackle from the El Dorado Wildcats. Number 4, Kingston Klein. It was a great tackle, especially against Jaden Parker, who is pretty sizably large. It's hard to tackle that man, so getting low like what he did was a really nice tackle.
And that will be a first down for Collegiate. Great job moving the 6 early, but let's see if the El Dorado defense can give a response in the red zone. Now Simon handing off to Johnson. He cuts it back. He tries to go up middle, and he's taken down. Looks like that was number 14, Peyton White. And Jaden Parker will go out.
Looks like it is 2nd and 4 now.
Looks like it's right at the El Dorado 7-yard line. 7 or 8 yard line. Now it's Simon. He will elect to pass, and it was a screen that time, but that is swallowed up.
It looked like a 52, just kind of a pass to your wideout while your other wideout's trying to take out that corner, but it just didn't look like he got a full block, so he just kind of dipped and ripped and got right to Sebastian.
That was Sebastian Hines-Turner with a catch, but looks like a little bit of loss of yardage on that play. Let's see if the Spartans will...
Looks like it's 3rd and 5 now for the Spartans.
Simon in empty. Drops back pass, sends it up deep for Roman Harani, who reels it in for the touchdown.
What a catch by Roman Harani. It was your average loft up over the shoulder catch that you do in practice, and it just was executed perfectly by the quarterback to Roman Harani with an outstanding over the head catch. Looked like it was almost a toe tap.
Almost. Looks like the Spartans will elect to go in a swinging gate formation for the extra point, but they will reset and line up in the kicking formation. Ward Weiner kicks it, and it is good.
7-0 now for the Spartans. 8 minutes left in the first quarter.
And a great quick start for the Spartans.
I like the explosiveness. I personally have not seen that two backfield work, or that two running backs in the backfield work so perfectly, but I like how they're doing it. They'll alternate between one back kind of being the lead blocker, like almost like a fullback, while the other one's kind of just falling behind him. I remember kind of compared to my favorite running back in the day, Le'Veon Bell, and how his patience just kind of kept with, and how you see Jaden Parker and Julian Johnson just keeping patient, staying patient, letting the guys do their job, block correctly, and then just find that open gap.
Very well spoken. And for the El Dorado offense, last year you really would looks like we have a guest in our booth who has just left. Zach Volich, you might have heard him in our last radio broadcast.
Great commentator, Zach Volich.
Yeah. And now, Nate Toon to kick off for the Spartans. High kick. And it will go into the end zone for a touchback.
Another great kick by Nate Toon. Two great kicks so far. Getting good kick under it.
Now, this El Dorado offense last year was very much a T-screen sort of, that old school style of running team. But I'm pretty sure after the firing of their head coach, they really switched it up.
I didn't know that, but I did know. I remember their old school type of running offense, and running offense. But hopefully they're gonna see some more passes today.
Now it's Olsen, pitches it to Bo Hall, tries to cut it to the outside. And he goes out on the sideline at about the El Dorado 25-yard line.
Looked like it was tackled by number 11, Jaden Parker. It's a great kind of tackle there. Chase down tackle.
Olsen in the backfield with Hall. Hall goes in motion. Olsen escapes the tackle, tries to run down the sideline, and he is taken down. It's like number 50, Cooper Brown, right at the line of scrimmage.
Great chase tackle by Cooper Brown. It looked like he got past his offensive lineman, kind of got juked a little bit, but just not giving up on that play and coming and getting that reach down tackle with a great move by Cooper Brown. Now it looks like it's third down, a quick little call.
Olsen, screen to Hall. He evades one tackle, but is eventually brought down by a number of Spartans.
Looks like it'll be fourth down. Looks like they're going for the punt again. Number 14, Peyton Wright, I think, to kick. Oh, excuse me. Number 12, Daniel Bowlin to kick.
It'll be Simon back to receive. With the way this game is going, it could really spill over quickly. Looks like it's a high punt. Bouncing to around the El Dorado 38-yard line.
First and 10 for the Spartans at like the
El Dorado 38, I'm pretty sure.
It looked like a high kick, right, man?
Very high kick. Didn't look like it went
You know, that's
very
kind
far.
of the opposite of what you usually see. You usually see some kind of like mid dribblers that go not really that far, but I like that high kick.
All right, it'll be Simon. Back to pass. Sends it to. Oh, and it is incomplete. Almost completed to AJ Batiste, but just couldn't hold on to it. Looks like we have another guest this time to stay. Looks like it's Will Meyer, our other color commentator for this game.
Hello, everybody. I'm back. Better than ever. Had to get some dinner, but now we're here. So it's gonna be a good stream tonight. Gonna be a good game.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it's Simon with Johnson in the backfield. Looks like they do a little, a fake the handoff to Simon, and he is stopped right at the line to gain, or the line of scrimmage. Looks like he maybe picked up one or two.
Yeah, not a bad run by Harrison Simon. Little miscommunication on that first one. It looked like a go route by each of their wideouts and just didn't really quite connect with, I think it was AJ Batiste.
Now the Spartans on a third down at the El Dorado 37-yard line. It's Simon in backfield with Parker. Batiste in motion. Simon drops that pass. He will elect to run it instead. Evades a few tackles and goes down. Looks like it will be a first down. A gain of about 8 or 9.
Great run by Harrison Simon. It looked like another pass route. Was looking for his receivers. It looked like they were open and just found a great gap with his lineman and just found a gap to run.
Good awareness by the collegiate quarterback. Parker in the backfield with Simon. Likes to go to the screen again to Sebastian Hines-Turner. He cuts it out. He will go into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown! Sebastian Hines-Turner, great run. Looked like that screenplay again, but this time perfectly executed. Just like a one-step pullback from Sebastian Hines-Turner. Great block by AJ Batiste, number 10, and he just went all the way.
That's a good redemption for the last screenplay they ran.
That's exactly
where
right.
Sebastian really didn't have a whole lot of blocking there, and he was tackled for a loss.
That is true.
Now Spartans back in swinging gate for
Like
the extra point.
Going for 2 here.
And Harrison Simon will send it up to Sebastian Hines-Turner, and he will catch it. Looks like it was more of a quick pass instead of a high ball.
Great ball. I mean, it was one of those weird little two-pointer calls where your linemen were kind of a little more to the right than you wanted, and you just had a couple linemen back, and he was in shotgun, and he just had a great pass to Sebastian Turner. It looked like a dime, not more of a lofted pass.
Yeah, Simon pissing that one on the money that time. So it will now be Spartans kicking off yet again. Really giving a good showing both offensively and defensively in this first quarter.
I will do my best.
Looks like we have another guest in the booth with us.
Looks like Mrs. White, you want to say anything to the CSBN?
Hello, everybody. Go Spartans. We're very excited. Great game so far.
Great game so far.
Yes,
15-0.
and that was...
Our broadcasters are doing an amazing job. Amazing.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. And that was Mrs. White, our head of the upper school, with some kind words. It'll be tuned to kick off. Looks like a deep one all the way into the end zone. Another touchback for Nate Toon.
Great kick by Tune again. That was 3 in a row. This one a little more to the left, but got right in the end zone for another touchback.
You guys remember Jack Duart?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
He was a monster. I loved him. I was in middle school when he was kicking, And when they would practice, he would like to kick over us. It was insane. We would be at like the 20, and he would get at the 40 and just drill 50-yard kicks. I have Will. I saw me making faces for some reason.
Love Jack Duarte.
All right,
He's
now
still kicking in college, right?
yes.
Yeah, he's still kicking.
Now,
Yeah.
now Olsen. Looks like it'll be a timeout for El Dorado right before snap. Might have avoided a delay of game there.
You guys have this link? I'm going to put on my story. You want to email to me again, Ezra?
Now Wilmeyer.
So just to update our fans that might be tuning in, Ben, you want to give an update on the 2 scores, touchdowns that Collegiate has had? What's happened so far?
So, Collegiate scored first on a lofty pass to Roman Harani, who really climbed the ladder there to get that ball. It was a very nice catch.
And
Really
did
good out
we
the
go for
senior.
the extra point there?
We went for the extra point there, but we didn't go for 2. And then on our next touchdown, we Collegiate went on a screenplay to Sebastian Hines Turner, and then went for the 2-point conversion, and went with a bullet pass to Sebastian Hines Turner, and got the 2.
Okay, it looks like we have El Dorado lining up.
Olsen pitches it to Bo Hall. He'll try and cut it to the outside. Gets a few on the play.
Fumble on the play.
Oh, looks like it is a fumble on the play.
Looks like it was recovered by El Dorado. They're going to mark him down, and it's like he gained 4 yards.
Good gain on the play for the Wildcats.
I will say something about the Wildcats. They're good at making something out of nothing because he had 4 guys on him immediately, and he broke about 3 tackles to get those 4 yards. So good one by number 25, who is Brohall, you said?
Bo Hall.
Yeah, Brohall.
And on that last play, Olsen handed it off to Bo Hall. Tried to run the middle. Gains about 1. It's a 3rd down again for the Wildcats.
Cooper Arneson gets him early with the tackle. Great tackle by Cooper Arneson for the Spartans.
Now Olsen back to pass. Gets pressured. Tries to run up the middle. And it looks like he goes for about 6 or 7 for the 1st down.
Great run. I mean, pass, fake it to make it, and he faked the pass down deep and went for a run, went right up through the defense in the middle and got a nice 7 yards. That's exactly what you need to do in that situation.
Good decision there by Max Olsen. Now Olsen back to pass. Gets it out to Hall, and he will be stopped well short of the line of scrimmage. Some good tackling there by the Spartans. Looks like it was David Chege, number 53 for the Spartans, that got that tackle.
David Chege was in there?
Yes, David Chege was in there.
Yes.
In his first year of football.
I'd love to see this.
David Chege, 6'7", a very fine basketball player with his first year of football. Now it's Olsen, back to pass. And it is incomplete. Good coverage there by Marcus Gorges.
Great covers. Again, when you're looking at these smaller 3A schools, you will see most of your offensive players playing defense, especially with almost all of this defense. I see Harrison Simon back as my, not my corner, but it looks like. What do you think? What position do you think Harrison Simon's in right now, Ben?
Probably safety.
Yeah, I concur. But, I mean, almost all of our wide receivers playing corner or free safety.
Now a long 3rd down. Olsen is picked off by 81 Sebastian Hines Turner. He will cut it to the left side. He will try to make it all the way, but he is stopped right at the 10-yard line.
Great interception and a great run. Besides that, I saw some great blocks people did not give up on that play, which was amazing. Looks like he took it to the El Dorado 11-yard line, almost in the red zone.
Now Simon with Johnson in the backfield. They will hand it off to Johnson. He will cut up the middle and try to reach for the end zone. Looks like he is just stopped short. Looks like it'd be a 1 yard to the end zone.
Almost. It looks like inches. He went full Superman to get that touchdown. But it is a Spartan first down, so hopefully they can just push it in from here. Wow, a quick call.
Looks like we get a little tush-push action.
Quarterback shove. Looks like they got the touchdown. It is now 21-0 Spartans.
Yeah, a good quick play call there by Collegiate. We'll certainly get the job done most days of the week.
What are you thinking, Ben? You think they're going to go for one here or two? It looks like they're setting up for another two-pointer.
They could shift back into the kicking formation, but we'll see. Simon. Looks like they will opt to kick the extra point. Ward wire to kick. Gets it up, and it is good.
Great kick by Ward Weimer there. All the way to the lanes.
The lanes of the track. Mr. Myers, you might know something. You might know a few things about track.
I just might know a couple things. I'm excited for the season to start up again. Got a lot of time. You still got cross country and you got basketball season, but of course you're always in preparation for that spring season.
And of course, Will Meyer. We all know about him in track.
Coming off a little bit of a sickness though, but hopefully he'll be back for some cross country and track action. And we got Ben Shackelford here next to us, who is definitely going to play some track this year. But Ben, are we going to play some basketball too?
I have made the executive decision. Though I love basketball, it is unfortunately not the place where I must be. I
think Ben's committing to play for Splashy Buckets Money Discount Trainee Free Money Buckets, which is my YMCA intramural basketball team. We're going for the chip this year. We're going to be happy to have Ben.
I was actually maybe thinking of maybe getting some of the members of the track team that aren't doing football or basketball and creating our own indoor track team. Looks like it'll be Nate Toon kicking off yet again. Looks like it's a fumble by Bo Hall, and he will slip and put a knee down at around the
there must be something slippery on the field there. We had 3 guys go down.
17-yard line for El Dorado. How would you feel about that, Will? A collegiate indoor track team?
Sounds good to me, Benji. You know I'm going to be there. It was hot earlier today, but the weather turned out actually really nice. We have the sun going down here. It's actually cooled off a lot. I think that's going to help make the game a lot more interesting and help the guys on the sideline.
And guys, I need to know, but after this play, Olsen pitches it to Bo Hall. He tries to cut it to the outside.
Oh my gosh,
he goes
he's fast.
For a yes, and Bo Hall, another great track runner. He is
wow.
I've been in meets against him. He's very fast.
Yeah, we just saw the display of speed there. He got by pretty much all defense except Roman Harani, getting the tackle done. Wrapping up the knees. Great job by Roman Harani, number 3 of the Spartans, getting the tackle. But wow, number 25, Bro Hall. What a run.
And Will, I gotta know, for a distance runner, what is the best pre-game or pre-meet meal?
Pre-meet meal, I'd probably say some peanut butter crackers, a banana, something like that. Along those lines, hydrate.
Very good combination. The pitch to Bo Hall goes for short gain. Looks like it's looks like a gain of 1 or 2.
Well, early in the game
Name.
here, we've certainly seen the Wildcats' offensive strategy, which is give number 25 Bro Hall and let him do his thing, and it's working out pretty good. They've set themselves up for 2nd and 7 around the 43rd yard line, so we'll see what they're doing now. It looks like they're bringing some receivers to the outside.
Indeed, and like we said, El Dorado last year was very much primarily wing T offense. Now it'll be Olsen on keeper, and he is hit hard by Jaden Parker. A game of about 3.
That's one person I would not want to be tackled by, let alone get a boomstick from the right shoulder. I bet his head's ringing.
Yes, and yes, just this.
I concur with
Collegiate
Will
defense.
there.
The
I would not want to be on the wrong side of that.
Yeah, going up against practice against him, it's not fun. Handoff to Bo Hall. He will try and cut it to the sideline. Looks like he goes for about the first down. That track speed showing yet again.
Yeah, dude, was he Ben? Was he more of a 100, 200 runner, or was he more of a?
I think it was more of a 400 runner.
Oh, okay. You definitely see that. He's showing it right now. If he gets in that open front field, he's just gone.
Indeed. And coming from a 400 runner, those 400s are they take a toll on you.
Oh, I bet. Well, they did get the first down there, so it is 1st and 10.
Olsen hands it off to number 33. Looks like that's Maddox Soper. Looks like it's a loss of about 3. 2 or 3.
And that was attacked by the sophomore Gavin Suro.
Yeah. Gavin Thurrow definitely has definitely going to be a key contributor for these next 2 years to come.
I agree, and I just like seeing those kind of underclassmen getting in and getting more reps in.
And that is the end of the first quarter. They will switch sides of the field, and we will be back to you in a bit. The El Dorado Wildcats will go back on offense for the start of the second quarter.
Looks like it's 2nd and 13 for the El Dorado Wildcats.
Olsen in the backfield with Bo Hall. Looks like they go Wildcat. Bo Hall tries to cut it inside. He will evade a tackle, but try and gain one, but will eventually be wrangled down by number 3, Roman Ronnie.
Good tackle again by Roman Ron. Yeah, and Jack Grace combined for that tackle.
No gain on play.
It's 3rd and long for the El Dorado Wildcats. I think it's going to be 3rd and 13, 12?
Would like to see a pass here for the Wildcats.
Yeah, as you said, with the new coach, you said it would be a little more pass heavy, but we're seeing a lot of runs still, so we're hoping for a pass round.
Olsen in empty. Gets the snap, drops back, receives pressure, fires it out to 25 Bo Hall, who will break a tackle and will go for the first down to the sideline.
Broke a Harrison Simon tackle.
Indeed, he did.
Again, when you get him in that open field with no one near him, he turns on that speed. It's like a boost.
You can put a track athlete in any sport and they will do something at least.
I agree.
It's a first down for the Wildcats at the Collegiate 35-yard line. Collegiate really needs to focus in on defense. They want to keep this a spotless game. That's Olsen in empty. He tries to go for the keeper, but he will be wrangled down by number 11, Jaden Parker.
Great read by Jaden Parker. As a linebacker, he just saw that kind of like fake pass going straight to him. He just found an opening and just took him.
Looks like Collegiate will have some changes on the D-line.
2nd and 10 now for the El Dorado Wildcats.
Now for an update on the Collegiate cross-country season with two guys.
Wow. Yeah, plane flying
Very close.
very, very, very low over us.
Yes, indeed.
That was pretty.
That was quite the spectacle. Now it'll be Hall and Wildcat try to evade a tackle, and will be brought down.
We are the air capital of the world, after all.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes another one.
Oh, another plane.
This is a flyover.
Oh, it looks like a flyover. Oh, my.
Looks like a KC-135 going into McConnell.
If you guys remember, a week or two ago, we saw a B-2 bomber fly over the Collegiate field, and it was a sight to see. Unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. And it was so quiet, you could only see it, you couldn't hear it. And, Olsen tried to get another screen going to the wide receiver, number 5. Bright and sober, but it was incomplete. 4th down.
Down looks like they're going for it.
At the Collegiate 32-yard line. Not a bad decision for the Wildcats.
I agree. It looks like it's what, 4th and 6, 4th and 7 for the Wildcats?
And when we get to break, we will have a conversation with the two cross-country athletes in the booth for an update on the season. Looks like it's Bo Hall and Wildcat yet again, and he will be stopped well short, and it will be a turnover on downs.
Great defensive play there. Critical play, and they just executed perfectly. It's a turnover on downs now on the El Dorado side.
Now for an update on the Collegiate cross-country season. Guys, you guys are on the cross-country team. Tell me about the season. How's it going?
So far, our season's been great. We opened up at our first meet at Clark Park, just kind of a benchmark. Everyone ran well. We had a lot of PRs. And then the next week, we went to Halstead, got it done. I went to Olathe, felt a little sick, but after a few days off of school, I've recovered and we're ready for this weekend. It's going to be at Cessna Activity Center.
Good talk from you guys. Looks like it'll be Harry Simon with the keeper. Looks like a gain of almost 30 yards.
Yeah, it looks like about almost exactly 30 yards. Great. I think it was a keep there and just found an opening and just took it all the way.
All the way to the El Dorado 36-yard line. Great play design by the Spartans. Looks like we have another guest in the booth, formerly on the Collegiate team, but he has passed us. Looks like it's Simon back to pass. Looks like it was either deflected or well short.
Looks like it was intended for number 11, Jaden Parker, and just it looked like he was. I liked his idea. He was leading him on, just kind of let him on a little too much, and just couldn't quite connect. But I liked his idea there. I'm getting laughed at right now for what I just said. Don't know what I said was wrong.
It was just a pause. It was just a pause moment.
All right, now looks like it's Harrison Simon in empty. Fake takes it up the
my
middle
gosh.
and will go for almost 12 or 13 yards for first down.
I'll say that's one benefit of being around 5'7". Harrison Simon, not a super tall guy, but he's so quick with his feet. He just gets a lot of yards out of nothing.
Now Simon. Again, looks like an empty set. Look to pass. He will evade one tackler. He will send it up for Sebastian Heinz-Turner, and he will catch that ball. Looks like it is about at the 2 or 3 yard line.
Wow. What a great toss over the
Fading
right shoulder.
to the right sideline.
Seabass brought it down with 2 hands, but he came up just short. He reached for it, but he didn't quite get it.
Looks
But
like
there's
a
a
flag
flag
on
on the
play.
Looks like holding on the offense. Unfortunate penalty.
A great play design, just wasn't able to execute with those penalties.
Something the Spartans need to work on there. In clutch times like that, penalties, crucial times.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't look like the play that they were intending, but to make that catch and that play of that was great. It's just kind of unfortunate that you have that holding right there.
Now the Spartans at their own 33-yard line.
First and
Or
20.
Pardon,
Spartans.
El Dorado's 33-yard line. Simon looks to keep, gets only a few. Looks like it's a gain of about 2 or 3.
Looks like Ward Weimer's warming up on the sideline, which I love to see. Not that I don't want a Spartan touchdown, but he's always out here working. He's an amazing kicker. I'd love to see a big field goal from Ward Weimer for the Spartans. But Wildcats are putting up a pretty good defense here and might push them pretty deep for this field goal attempt. Second down and around 16.
And penalties hurting the Spartans offensively. Just not the best opportunity. Simon, a high snap, hands it off to Julian Johnson. He tries to cut it to the outside. He will go for, looks like, about a few yards.
Forced out of bounds by DJ Mitchell for the Wildcats. Looks like it'll be third and about 11? Third and 10? Third and 11?
Looks about so.
Okay. So what do you want to call your, Ben? If you are caller, are you looking for a pass here? You're looking for a run?
If you were to run it, I'd say maybe either a power or a counter.
Okay, I like that.
Just get something strong going with the middle, or a pass would also be optimal.
I agree. Looks like pass.
Simon back to pass. Gets it up for AJ Batiste. He will be stopped short of the first down marker.
Looks like a yard or two short of the first down.
Feels like a good enough position to go for it.
Looks like fourth and a couple for the Spartans. Looks like they will be going for it, though. Here I would love to see a little run play or maybe a little trickery and go for a pass play. Looks like Hudson Perales, our old quarterback, is in the stands today.
Yeah, and Hudson now at Hutchinson Community College playing football. It's good to see him back supporting the team. Jaden Parker tries to bring it up the middle, but he is stopped short of the line to gain, and it will be a turnover on downs.
I did not disagree with that run play. Right up the middle, just didn't quite get that momentum that he needed just to get that first down. Looked like he came only just about a yard short. So it'll be first and 10 for the El Dorado Wildcats at their own 15.
The Wildcats have had some plays go their way, but
Looks like timeout for the El Dorado Wildcats. Their first of the half. Okay, so how are we feeling about this game so far, Ben?
I feel like if you take away the mistakes and the penalties, I'd say this is a very good both offensive and defensive showing from the Spartans, and the Wildcats have gotten some aspects to go their way, but the Spartans have had a lot of control in this game.
Oh, I agree. As I'm looking on the field, I see number 7 for the El Dorado Wildcats, Max Olson, the 11th grader who's a quarterback. Looks like he's getting iced up.
He looks like he is injured.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think he was the starting quarterback? Or do you
Yes,
think
he was the starting quarterback.
It's
He
not
was out
looking
there
good.
first. That is not good for El Dorado.
Hopefully it's not serious.
We will see who the backup. We will see who the backup quarterback is for the Wildcats.
Yeah. All right. And now it's other Wildcats lined up in their
Looks
own
like
15.
It looks like number 22.
Hunter Conrad, the 9th grader, the freshman.
The freshman
True freshman.
tries to take it from Wildcat. Looks like he gets 1 or 2. Stop short.
With a young quarterback, I am predicting to see a lot more runs here, just because of a little bit of inexperience, especially with the passing, especially in a big-time game like this varsity game here today.
Right, and just that is a really bad blow for El Dorado. It looked like they were really getting something going with Max Olson. Just very unfortunate. Never want to see that happen for any team.
Looks like a storm might be brewing.
Almost. Looks like the wind's picking up.
The wind's picking up quite a bit.
Looks like that's Bo Hall out of Wildcat, but he is stopped short. Looks like a loss of a few. Looks like it's 3rd down and 11. And it looks like we will have
Lightning delay.
A lightning delay.
That's interesting. On my phone it says no storms. That's really interesting.
Yeah. But it's always good to take safety precautions, of course.
We will hang up here just in case the game resumes in 30 minutes. We will keep you updated on the stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
few updates for some local high school games around the area. Looks like in the second quarter, Cape of Mount Carmel leads East 3-0. Looks like in the second quarter, Andover Central leads Arc City 14-10. Two top 5 ranked teams in the state of Kansas, according to Max Preps, go head-to-head today in St. Thomas Aquinas. And according to Max Preps, the number 1 ranked team in Kansas, Blue Valley High School. In the first quarter, St. Thomas Aquinas leads Blue Valley 14-10. And in other non-area games, Abilene leads Concordia 7-0 in the first quarter. Olathe North leads Lawrence 14-7 in the second. Baser Linwood leads Shawnee Heights in the second quarter, 20-14. Andover and Goddard.
I see Luke Winter, my old kicking coach, back. I like to see him back.
Yeah, Luke Winter on that loaded 2015 Collegiate football team that made it all the way to the state championship before losing in the Ice Bowl. I remember my cousin Nathan Burgoyne was on that team, so a bit of a deep cut there.
Yeah, definitely a deep cut. While we have this little break, I'm sad. I just talked earlier about how nice this weather was tonight, and now it just it turned on us. But are we excited for anything, Ben? Is there any promising basketball games this year? I think we are hoping to commentate the basketball games. So Ben, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Indeed, with the basketball season upcoming, Collegiate is showing a lot of promise this year. We're turning quite a few quality players, and including our junior trio of Sebastian Hines-Turner, Jaden Parker, and AJ Batiste, including some very good seniors, including Carter Drumright, Jack Grace, and David Chege. We also have some very good underclassmen as well, including guys like Mason Bond and Logan Clay. So I'd say that collegiate basketball is poised to have a very good season, as the culture of Coach Fiegel's program is second to none, in my opinion, as someone who's had a year of experience in that program.
We do have a fourth guest with us today, Reed Raspberry. Reed, do you want to talk a little bit about anything about the game that you've seen so far? And Reed, let's talk a little bit about your job today. What is your job today for today's game?
I was helping recording the game, and I wasn't expecting this weather coming in, so it was definitely a big surprise for me because it just kind of came out of nowhere. So yeah.
And Reed, you are a collegiate lifer. What can you say about collegiate life?
I'd probably say that it's great. I don't know. I just love it here. So yeah.
Yeah, some great words from Reed Raspberry. So guys, is there anything that you are looking forward to in this coming year?
I'd say I'm especially happy for Hoko, and I'm looking forward to Hoko. I'm going to be DJing. So this year, I've been working Nico Integrin's basement. We've been cooking up some good mixes, so I'm excited to unleash what we've been creating.
And Nico Integrin, for your guys' information, is a senior on this football team. He plays linebacker and O-line.
Ben, you want to give us an update on how the weather works here? Is it every lightning strike, it's another 30 minutes added to the delay? Is that correct?
I'm not entirely sure how the weather delays work. It's lightning, hide.
I like that. I like that statement.
Okay, yeah, what games? I'm getting together in Chicago.
We are going to take just a little bit break just for a second, and we will get right back to you guys. So thank you so much for listening.
And one last quick update. In the world of college football, at home, at the end of the first quarter, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, ranked 22 in the country, lead the 24-ranked Illinois Fighting Illini 10-7. We'll be back after this break. We are back after that lightning delay. It is now 2 minutes. 2 minutes away from halftime. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. The score is Collegiate 22, Dorado 0. If you're tuning back in with us. 3 minutes passed before we got back in the booth to broadcast. So that El Dorado drive that we left off on stalled out, and Collegiate has the ball back. Right now, it's third down at the Collegiate. It's like about 44-yard line. Looks like it's a 3rd and 1. Collegiate has to take a timeout with about 1:33 remaining in the second quarter. Then again, we are sorry for that delay, though it was necessary. So Collegiate is back on the ball. It's Simon with Jaden Parker in the backfield. Simon gets the snap, hands it off to Parker. He tries to shake one, but he is stalled behind the line of scrimmage with that was about a loss of 2, about a loss of 1, 2 or 3 on the play. So seems that they will put it away. One minute to go in the second quarter, and I am apparently without my color commentators. So looks like Collegiate will be going for it. It's a 4th and 4. Simon passes it to Harani. He crosses the first down marker after the pass, and he will move the sticks. 39 seconds left in the second quarter. He brings it to the Collegiate 47-yard line. Collegiate will go tempo. Simon hands it off to Parker. He will run the middle, cut back, try cut to the sideline. He will go down the sideline. No one is catching him. Jaden Parker all the way for a touchdown. 47 yards to the house. What a run. 19 seconds left in second. Collegiate really getting it back in there, really getting it back under control after that extended break. Scores now 27-0 in favor of the Spartans. Simon keeps it on the 2-point conversion, and in the swinging gate formation, he runs it in. The score is now 30-0 with 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Spartans not really looking super phased after the weather delay. And we will bring it back for the kickoff. Apparently, we will have an abbreviated halftime during the game with a 1-minute break and a 3-minute warm-up due to the weather delay. So it'll be Nate Tim to kick off for Collegiate. Nate Toon to kick off for the Spartans. Looks like there are some underclassmen on that kickoff team. Pretty different from what we had in the last few kickoffs. And Nate Toon's kick will go into the back of the end zone for another touchback. Now it'll be El Dorado on the drive. Back at their own 20-yard line. With 19 seconds left in the second quarter, leading up till halftime. Let's see if the Wildcats still have some of their offensive swagger after that extended break. Looks like it's Hall. He'll take it from Wildcat, try to cut it middle. It's a few, but then is shoved all the way back by a number of Spartan defenders. And that will be the half. The Spartans lead the Wildcats 30-0. And we will go to a around 4-minute break. Actually, we've just gotten word that we will have another lightning delay. The teams will go back to the locker rooms, and we are in another half hour at minimum delay. So we will take an extended break if the game will continue. Then we will be right back with you. It seems that due to the infinite weather delays, we will unfortunately be ending this broadcast. I hope you enjoyed this presentation of the football game, and stay safe out there. Bye.